My name is Buanaka Pereira. I'm a social media activist, and I'm here representing the Gota Gogama Aragalaya. So, after the Supreme Court had dictated that the Rehabilitation Bureau, which was brought up by the Parliament to be unconstitutional, the entire bill to be unconstitutional, the Parliament goes ahead once again, challenging them and challenging the people who opposed this bill, trying to get it legitimized not only in the eyes of the Supreme Court but also in the eyes of the people, and justify this tool that they will use. Not just this administration. The way we see it, this can be a tool just like the PTA that can be used by multiple administrations to oppress whatever voice, from whether it's the opposition, whether it's the people, whether it's the media. If it is against the state, they will dictate whether it's an extremist or a terrorist. And the best part about this whole circus is that Minister Vijaydas Rajapaksa uses this bill as an idea, because this bill does not give the judiciary or any judges to get involved in deciding whether someone is an extremist or whether someone is a troublemaker, in their words. I don't know what troublemaker is supposed to even mean, but if no judge will be involved in this. So it is up to the police, the parliamentarians, the cabinet members, the president even, to decide whether someone is a terrorist or an extremist. And Minister Vijaydas Rajapaksa says that it is because the judges are not involved because of the stigma surrounding the Supreme Court, or the stigma surrounding the judiciary. So people, in his eyes, people are afraid to approach the law because of whatever the reasons it might be. Maybe because we have a history of certain verdicts not being in the favor of the people and always being in the favor of the state. But whatever the reasons might be, because of the stigma, it is okay to hand over the power to certain individuals, the power that is wielded by the judges, wielded by the court system, to certain individuals to give away whatever the judgment they are pleased with. I don't know how right it is. I don't know how how other countries, other states, other governments that are working with this so-called democracy-loving, people-loving government is okay with it. Because I know for a fact that the generations that are to come, our future generations, would curse us for being silent, for staying silent. When the PTA came forward, we were silent. When the Rehabilitation Bureau is now about to come, and we are still silent. So I know for a fact that our future generations would curse us. So we need everyone, whoever you are, whether you're a professional, whether you're a journalist, whatever you do, this is about your fundamental rights. This is about you having the right to criticize, you having the right to say what is wrong, to hold your representatives accountable. All these powers are going to be taken away. I know that they are going to say, oh no, this is only because of the drug plague that has taken over the country. Well, this bill is as useless as checking school bags for drugs when you are dining with the biggest drug dealers in the country. So this is not about rehabilitating people addicted to drugs, because we want them to be rehabilitated. I don't think no one here in their right mind would say, no, we don't want anyone to be rehabilitated. No, that's not the point. It's just that they're using this. It's so sad because they're using a drug addict's pain to benefit themselves. That is the kind of monsters that we are working with. These are the monsters that are representing you. So do not fall for this. This is not about drug addicts, or this is not about rehabilitating extremists. What is there to be rehabilitated? What is there to be rehabilitated? People, for the first time in generations, for the first time since independence, the majority of the country are empowered, are aware of the rights they have, are aware of where to draw the line when it comes to the abuse of power that has been going on for generations. So finally, we have sort of a majority of the people waking up to see the real situation on the ground, and now we are going to go and blind them. We are going to say, no, this is not right. You are out of your mind. We've got to rehabilitate you. How is that right? How is empowering people? How is allowing people to protest? How is allowing people to get involved in the democratic process something to be rehabilitated? Aren't these cardinal pillars of democracy itself? So the question remains, if this is not about drug addicts, if this is about extremists, who are the extremists? And the bill dictates that certain individuals who engage in extreme or destructive acts of sabotage or misguided combatants. Are we not seeing this within the government itself? Do we not know of politicians who had been carrying out destructive things, not just within their constituency, but anywhere in this country? So, are they going to be going to get persecuted under this same bill? No, it is not, because the government is going to decide who's going to answer the questions. So this is a pivotal moment, just like we had when the PTA was brought into this country. But people were too afraid or too brainwashed to sort of see the threat, and now Vasanta is still paying the price for that. Who else is going to pay the price for the rehabilitation bill? So stand up, speak up, talk about this with your friends, with your colleagues, because this cannot just be swept under the carpet. This is a huge moment, a huge threat to our entire democratic system in this country.
You're watching the Lifetraveler channel.